Hey, and what is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be going over how to make a custom sidewalk. It is very simple, very easy, and it does not take long to do. And it even gets easier as you do it. So, before we get into the video, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome to my very first video of the new Bloxburg series that I'm now doing, which is for speed builds and build hacks. If y'all do like the video, please consider liking and subscribing and comment down below what y'all want me to do next. I'm always looking at suggestions, and without further ado, let's get right into the build hack. So as you can see here, we got a sidewalk here. You notice how it's a little bit curved. With the floors, oh, that looks weird. With the floors, you can't really get a sidewalk to curve like this. Now, I was able to figure out a way to make my sidewalks curve. Now, what you do need is you need basic shapes. You need, what's going on with my character? But anyways, what you'll need for this speed build is you're gonna need the wooden dressers. In fact, let me get out of this mode and we're going to go into build mode. Here are all the materials that you'll need. So basically, you're going to need to go into storage and you're going to want to buy the simplistic wardrobe. So you want to get that, then you want to get one of these. Now, this is to cover up your sidewalk on the sides. So, depending on what you're building, like as you can see, I picked the gray stone because it kind of matches with the build I'm currently working on, as you can see. And as you notice, if you look over here, you kind of see how the dresser kind of comes out in a way, and it's not really smooth. These stones or dirt pile will help you hide that. So, yeah, that's really the only big pawn. So if you really don't want stones on your sidewalk, you might want to try to find an easier way to make it, well, not look cut out. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of see the little indents, the dresser coming out a little. But yeah, that's what the $5 dirt pile is for. So we're gonna go into garden, right? It's gonna be this one. It's small dirt pile. I'm just gonna put it here. That way y'all know what it looks like. And then, here you want a basement. Um, basement. So from what I know, the only game passes you need, so basement, the game passes you need for this is advanced placement, basement, and I'm pretty sure that's all. I didn't really use anything else. Yeah, so advanced placing and basement, those are the game passes you need. And then as we come in here, we also need the basic shape. I go for the $100 cube. Honestly, you're going to delete the cubes anyway, so it does not matter which one you choose. So, to build this sidewalk, what you're going to need to do, I'm going to come on this side of my house over here. What you're going to need to do is you want to give yourself plenty of room. That way you can go through and actually um, be able to see inside the basement and all of that good stuff. Now, as you can see here, if we're just gonna, as you can see, we need to raise the cube up a little bit. So I'm gonna show y'all how much, how much, like how tall it needs to be. And we're gonna raise it to about 22, I think. No, one more. Yeah. $23. You're gonna raise it 4.15. Okay? Remember that. 4.15 is how much you're gonna raise it, okay? And then of course, uh do this. Make it as wide and long as possible. This can cost a lot, so hopefully y'all have plenty of money. So now it should be a 3 by 3 square that rows 4.15. Okay? 4.15. Now, it also depends on what kind of build you're doing, but as you can see from my front porch, I wanted it to be level with my front porch, so it might be different for your build depending on what you're doing. So yeah. Now we are gonna delete this. Yes, see how it goes away and it's level. That's what we're trying to get. So now this is another option for me. I have my I have my wardrobes as concrete because that matches with the color of my driveway. So it kind of depends on your preference and what your build is. We're gonna go ahead and delete this because y'all know that we're using, you know what I mean. But anyways, it just kind of depends on what you're building and what you want your sidewalk to be. So here we're gonna go over here and I'm gonna do a small one. So for me personally, we can make it this wide. Mine is a little bit like less wide. It's not as wide as what we're doing over here, but this is just an example just to kind of help y'all. Okay, and then you want to go and grab a carpet. Now you need to grab a certain carpet. I grabbed the $80 long carpet. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna put it on top of the dresser, right? And what you're gonna do, make sure that's even. It kind of looks even. Um, maybe. We'll figure it out. You want it to be even with the width of your dresser. Now, please understand you can use the grid, right? The grid will help you get a more accurate length, okay? More accurate length of what your actual dressers are. So now that we got an actual length, you can use this to help you make sure you maintain a good length. So now we can move the carpet out of the way. We can come here. For me, it just depending on what your house is, but for me, I can go out a little bit. I usually go out like 3 more. What I do is I usually very slightly turn the dressers, and it takes a very slight turn in the dressers, not much. In fact, we're probably gonna need another shade right here, and then we can kind of just go over there. Oh, no. And then we're gonna go over here. See how it starts to curve? It's not perfect, but it is a lot smoother than what you can do with the actual floors. Um, this is a expensive kind of build, so we're only gonna do one curve, just for this example. But obviously, you can do like what I did, which I'll show you again, where it kind of like curves a little. You see that? And it looks nice. It looks nice. Especially if you do what I do, which I have a little garden over here, and then there's a little garden over here. It looks really, really nice. So now we are gonna take the carpet over here, and you kind of just line it up with one of the dressers. So maybe here. Yeah. Okay, so you see how it is lined up with the dresser. Now, this is the very important part, okay? This is very important. It's not hard to do, but it is a tedious process. It takes a while. So, you're just gonna place the uh like dresser with the same width of the carpet. And what this will do is it will help you keep the same length while you're doing the turn. So right here, it is the same length turning as it was straight. So this really helps you be able to make it uh as even as possible with all the turns and stuff. You see how in my sidewalk it never gets skinny, it never gets wider, it stays the same width. And that's the goal. So by using this, you can come over here and then just copy and paste some of the like dressers. Um, Copy and paste some of them. Some of them you might have to, like on this side, you might have to mess with turning the dressers a little to get what you want. Usually you don't have to do that, but for this video, just so y'all can see how I do this. So we're gonna turn that around just a little. And you can see, as you can see, it never got too wide. It never got wider than what it actually is with the length. It might look like it, but I promise you it did not. And then we're going to take it over here. Take it over here, right? Line it up with that. It's very important that you line it up exactly how it is, or else you can mess it up. And I really don't want y'all to mess up on y'all's amazing builds. So what we're going to do, oh, we kind of got at a weird angle here. So as you can see, I'm only going to go until, or we could just get a bigger basement. That's what we could also do. We are going to, there we are. We are going to line it up again with the carpet. So make sure it's still the same length. We actually want to grab this one. As you can see, there we are. So we are lined up. Make sure you're lined up with the exact same width as the carpet, and do the whole process over again. This can take a little while. Like I said, it can be a tedious process. It can take a little bit longer than you hope. But it's all worth it in the end. It really is. Okay, now here is a great example. Now, as you can see right here, it kind of got wider. Well, we can fix it one or two ways. You can actually take the dresser and push it back and turn it a little bit to your liking, or we can here, let me finish this sidewalk real quick and I'll show you how you can hide that and somewhat fix it. So we're going to take this, we're going to line it up again. It's always important. One thing that I do recommend is that when you do a curve, try to have it go straight at least one dresser, maybe two, because it's very hard to go in a curve and then go straight back to a curve. I was lucky enough to manage. I was lucky enough to actually do that, like right here. You see how it kind of curves and then it goes straight and then it curves. And then right here, there's one straight dresser, then it curves again, one straight dresser, curves again. It's very important that you do that. That way you can maintain a proper length while it also looks turned when you put the stones on it. See, it wouldn't look like part of the sidewalk is straight because you're hiding it with the stones. So now that we're almost done with the dresser part, which is the most expensive part, mind you. All right, so now we're done. If you want to check your length, what you can do is you come to the um, start of your line. If you press spacebar, you can actually like look straight up. You can take it and you can turn it at the same time just to make sure and check that you are with the same length. Now, there is a way to fix the length or the width if it does look a little bit bigger, but it cannot be by much. Okay, so as you can see, it was a proper width all the way around. So now what we're going to do is we're going to delete the boxes. So you get all that money back, right? Then you're going to delete the basement, all right? Now, as you can see, it's still above the ground. I'm just going to color it my sidewalk color. That way, you know, you can see how it looks. And so I'm just going to color it. I usually color the dresser before I set them down, but for this tutorial, I'm just going to do it the harder way because why not? Um, some of these are not wanting to change color for whatever reason. It's this It's that one dresser that just does not want to change color. Hold up. Might have to. Uh-oh. For whatever reason, it wasn't letting me do that. Okay, so now we got the curve, right? So now what you want to do, this is also very, very important to make it not look weird. So I've seen some people do this. Now you can do that. There's only one problem. See how it kind of looks like the stone is in the sidewalk? You don't want that. What you want, if you want, if you want it to look good, what you can do, see how mine are placed. Oh, see how mine are placed on the dressers? That makes it look like your sidewalk is in the ground but not above ground. And then you can also cover it up with like dirt piles, or you can use the floor to make your dirt pile. It will hide it either way. So instead of doing this, what you're gonna do is you're going to go try to go halfway up on the sidewalk with your plant, or not your plant, your pile, your dirt pile, and you're just gonna go halfway onto the sidewalk, like so. Now, here is another way to fix the width, or maybe you just have the weird little spikes that go around. Now, you just put the dirt pile on top. Now, of course, this won't look as good for me. I had the dirt piles go all on the same side, so it looks a lot smoother. But since this is a tutorial and I'm trying to get this done as fast as possible, we're just gonna have it a little bit messy. Um, and plus, I'm just gonna delete this after the video is done, so there's really no point in trying to fix it. Alrighty, and there you have it. Now I know it does not look as good as my sidewalk over here because I did have my dirt pile go on the same side, which I really, really recommend. So this is the final product. Now, notice how it kind of gets a little wide over here. Do y'all notice that? Notice that there is a simple way to fix this without ruining your sidewalk. Now, what you can do is move the dirt, like the dirt pile up, or your stones up, and it will make it narrower. That way it looks the same like width. And that will really help you make your sidewalk look better. And if we go and walk over, you can see it does lag just a tiny bit, but it usually doesn't lag much. And honestly, you're not really going to be paying attention to that much, paying attention to the glitching sidewalk that much. But yeah, it's a simple way to make your sidewalks curve, windy, and especially since my house is a little bit longer, this is a perfect little attention to detail when building a house that is a little bit longer. Like if my entrance was probably right here, I'd probably not be doing this, mainly because there's no point. But since my entrance is all the way over here, it's nice to have a nice long sidewalk that also has detail. So yeah. Anyways, so here is the final product. Obviously, I did this in 0.2 seconds, but but it you can make it look nicer. Just make sure that the dirt pile, like one side is the same side throughout the entire sidewalk, like what I have with my house over here, where you can see it's all on the same side. Anyways, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I really hope this helped you make your builds look better. I will have a lot more build hacks coming soon. I think my next build hack or building tips will be the roof. How to make your roof look a lot better in Greenville. Now, please be aware, a lot of the build hacks that I will be showing you on this channel do require game passes, so please make sure check my description below because I will always have the price of everything, the thing that I used, and the game passes I used to build that specific thing that I'm showing you how to build. So make sure you check that out before before you start watching my video, because I really don't want to waste your time if that is something you don't have. Or maybe you can just go in, buy it real quick, and then finish my video. Either way, works out for you, and I hope this helped you. If y'all did like the build hack, please, please, please consider subscribing. Comment down below what y'all want me to do. I am on the road to 2,000 subscribers, so if you want to help me get there, please, please subscribe. Also, always be checking my community posts because that's when I will start scheduling my build, like my speed builds, where I show y'all how to build houses and stuff. Currently I am already building a house. It's nowhere near done. I'm hoping to have it done in the next 2 weeks. Um, but I will be building houses similar to this. This is kind of like my personal house, so I don't really want people copying it, mainly because I just want a unique house, something that no one else has. So I will be building more country houses, modern houses, farmhouses, and all that good stuff. So I hope this video helped. If it did, please consider liking and subscribing. Comment down below what y'all want me to do. I will see y'all in the next build hack. See ya and have a great day.